Hi there. How to make sure that the money you invest in property will generate good capital appreciation and rise the return on investment chances, meaning chances to have good return on investment. This is what I'm going to talk to you about today. I am Dr. Daniele Gambero, the Propenomist from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. A lot of investors nowadays, just as I've been saying also in the last few video clips, always going around and choose property on a emotional basis. They like the design, they like the sales gallery, they get caught by friends, they trust friends, they trust banker, they trust the lawyer, they trust people in their circle recommending them to invest in one property. They don't do the proper duty. What are the key strategic points that a smart investor should be looking at or should be always keep in his or her mind when choosing the property to make sure that the property makes money in terms of capital gain and return on investment? First point, very, very important, and not so many people are thinking about it. Imagine a condominium with 200 units. 200 units in one condominium, and 90% of the purchasers are investors. Will you buy there thinking, oh, so many investors means it's a good investment product? Or if you buy there, you will be caught in a battleground with too many enemies. Why I'm saying that? Investors. What are investors purchasing property looking for? Capital gain, flipping the property once they get the key from the developer. Good return on investment, rental. Now, if out of 200 units, 90% are investors, it means that 180 units are owned by investors, people that will either try to flip upon receiving the keys or renting upon receiving the keys. Have you any idea of how many competitors will you have? What I always recommend is please go and try to be smart in asking to the salespeople, to the developer, check the type of people that are moving in and out from the sales office, understand if the majority are investors. If that is the case, stay away. If you are a smart investor, don't buy where all investors are buying. Very dangerous. A lot of issues coming up later on. Point two, very important, try to look for scarcity. This is a rule that I always do not hear. I very seldom hear or see in books talking about investment or in property talks talking about investment. I always recommend that during my talks, at the end of my talks when I'm wrapping up, I always say smart investors are looking for scarcity. Why? Because the scarcest is the product, the higher will always be the demand for that product. Don't buy the white elephant, be smart. But if there are, say, 180 units in our condominium, 200 units, 180 units are 900 square feet and only 20 are 1,100 square feet, you make sure you buy one of the 1,100. You will have less competition, there will be less cases of forced sale below market price or these kind of things that are normally happening in every condominium, in every property, once the property is delivered. So please be smart. Keep in mind these 2 points. Buy where less investors are buying, where there is a balance between investor and own use. 2, buy, look for scarcity. Okay? This is all for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye from dei Propenomist. Ciao!